Alrighty guys, how's it going this morning? Hope you're all having a good Saturday morning. This June 10th Saturday morning. Anyways, what's going on? Well, we're in front of the barn and we got the demolition grapple hooked up, which I'm using as a manure grapple. For anybody new, this is a HLA demolition rock / root grapple, but we bought it to use as a manure grapple, and I will try to bring you guys along for a little bit of the grappling of stuff, but it's kind of difficult to do with hand controls and hold the camera all at the same time, so we gotta be very, very careful. Anyway, let's get this sucker fired up. Hit our button. So for the lift tilt, that's a foot control. And then for the grapple, hit our variable flow. And that's on the hand control right here with your thumb. So, or you can hit the trigger, and that works your open only. So anyway, let's get inside this barn and see what it's going to be like. So basically the whole idea here is get these pens all cleaned out so they have time to dry out really good over the summertime. And then if we feel we need to, we could always come back in here and do more disinfection on the ground. Our barn is a dirt floor barn everywhere except for one pen, which is this one right here beside us. That one is a concrete pen, but everything else is dirt floor. So I'm gonna get in this pen, I'll start pushing some stuff up into a pile, and I'll bring you guys back in a bit. Alrighty guys, well, I know it's hard to tell, but you can see we're tilted down quite a ways, and I can just see the tips of my fork. And with this particular machine, I gotta have it tilted quite a bit, and then we basically just use it to push. And there's a rock. And then we can close. So I'm not getting real big, huge grapple loads, but you know what? It's better than a pitchfork. And this corral, this barn, with the dirt floor, especially on this north wall, the way all the snow was piled all spring, trying to back out of here without hitting the wall. The way all the snow was piled all spring on the north wall, that one wall of the barn is, the ground is really soft there. So I'm kind of sinking, so it's a good thing we're doing this so we can help dry that ground out. Mocha Dog's looking for treats in the manure pile. Anyway, so yeah, now we just go up, obviously, and dump. So it works pretty good, but you do have to be careful because you can dig pretty easy, especially if the ground is soft. But that would be with any bucket I don't care if it's a manure bucket or not, you would have to be careful so you don't dig in. Anyway, I'm going to continue on. We'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty, guys. Well, this barn floor is damp from all the rain we've had. It does leak a little bit, even though it's metal cladded. She's old metal up there. But, so when I turn the corner to go to these pens back here, it ends up chewing it up bad. Then you got to fill your rut in. But with all of that said, now it can dry down. I can get some sand. I generally fill this in with some sand. We got to get, it'll be a few yards. I got to get it about basically 6 inches worth of sand in these back pens back here, or light gravel. And that one's all forked out and whatnot. And this one needs some sand brought in, or clay, and just pack the fuck out of it. I did not do back here. That one's been done for a long time. One little horse turd ain't gonna hurt it none. There really isn't much back here. I did not do this back here. And while that back there, the big calving area, I got nowhere to put it right now because the corral is full of water and it's just a complete muck hole. So this pen will get cleaned out when I do that pen over there. So yeah. Who dat? Who dis? You can come in here to take a whiz. This 44, the one that calved the other day. Yep, her calf must be in here someplace. Probably hiding behind the door. Hey girl, where's your baby? Is he in here? Or are you just coming in here? Your baby's not in here. Hold on. Oh, she's starting to dry in the corrals here, but it's going to be a few more days yet. When these girls, oh, they're pretty much done that bale. I'm going to say, when these girls are done that bale, I'm going to put them on some grass. A little closer every day. What about you? What are you doing, huh? And there he is, big old bull calf. That's a Max baby. They're coming in because they're hot and they heard me screaming, and they're probably thinking, we want more food. Anywho, barn cleaning is basically done, so sweet. For now, it's basically done. I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll talk to y'all later. Alrighty guys, how the hell y'all doing this morning on this lovely Sunday? What the heck is it today? Sunday the 12th? The 11th. June 11. What the heck are we doing? Well, we just got done. So this corral panel right here, this little piggy panel, and that one used to go from the corner of their shelter across to where the blue feeder is, basically. So we just brought these two 24-foot kraal panels in and stretched it out and made the pen, their pen, 24 feet bigger. And this way, when it rains heavy and kind of floods, they can still be outside on higher ground, drier ground, and their feeder, after they chew this grass out, will move their feeder over here. Now you're gonna say, BP, they could get out from underneath those kraal panels, and yeah, theoretically maybe they should be able to. They could probably lift them up if nothing else and crawl underneath, but we rigged it up with electric wire across the bottom, about 8 inches, 9 inches off the ground. So that should zap them just like it was before. Babe, go ahead and touch that wire just to make sure it's working. No? Not doing that? Well, have Tinker do it then. No. That's even worse yet, right? No, you don't. So yeah, there's the wire right there. It ends right there. And she just kind of comes all the way around. Wherever we felt, because it's not super tight by any means. It's not the nicest of splice jobs, but it's doubled back and whatever else, so it's working. It's working actually by the gauge on the fencer. It's working 100%. Now, you see there's only 2. That's because 2 left. They went to freezer camp here 3 days ago. Wilbur and Betty Lou went to freezer camp, and if you guys remember, I think I said that the one that we did way back in last week of March, hanging weight. So this is dressed. This is head off, feet off, hide off, guts out, blah, blah, blah. Back then, that one was 201 pounds. At this point, our plan for these last 2 is not to do them until September. End of September or October, and have them for winter feed / making sausage, stuff like that. Anyways, take a wild guess what Wilbur and Betty Lou weighed. They were more or less the same size as these 2. Wilbur was a little bit smaller, Betty Lou was a little bit bigger. Kind of just like Snow White here and her evil grandmother. Snow White and the evil grandmother. The evil grandmother is a little bigger. Push up. What'd you do to it? You broke it.
I've never used it.
Don't do that. Anyways, take a wild guess what Wilbur, who would have been this size, Betty Lou would have been the size of the evil grandma. Take a wild guess hanging weights, guys. Some of you guys I know have raised a few pigs. I've seen your videos with pigs in them. So, and then we'll go from there. This is just for fun, guys. It's not a contest. You ain't gonna win nothing. Just throw it out there. Tell me what you're thinking. Anyway, and in the next video, I'll relay what the hanging weights were. So, and if these guys keep growing the way they have been, they're gonna be like 600 freaking pounds or 700 pounds come October. I gotta put them on a diet.
Put you on a diet?
Well, that needs to happen too, probably, but these guys are gonna be huge. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go, and we'll catch you all later. Piggy's getting more space, more room, and I guess worst case scenario, as time goes on, I could always bring another 10 of these kraal panels over and just give them a huge area, right?
This is it.
You sure?
After this, it's cement pad.
This is where they're staying until they're dead.
After this, it's cement pad.
This is where they're staying until Ahmed says, I kill you.
They're gonna get out.
They're gonna get out? Ah, they'll be fine. I'll put an electric wire on the inside. They'll stay the fuck away from the wall. Hey?
So what?
I'll just throw it in there on the inside. They'll stay away from the wall. They're trying to blow our back wall out of the friggin'...
Well, the boards are rotten.
The who?
Boards are rotten.
The boards are rotten, yeah. Show you guys the back wall before I let you go. She's a little bit bowed out. She's time for rebuild on the back wall.
What about that gate over there? Could we put it on the back wall?
What? Oh, probably.
Just so they don't blow it out.
Probably could. So this is a piggy building, pen building day. Anyway, time to go. You guys tell me what your thoughts are on hanging weights of Wilbur and Betty Lou. Talk to y'all later. Are you happy? Huh? Yeah? You're happy? Okay. So, here we are. Like fucking 6 o'clock or something like that. Did a few things around here, not a hell of a lot. See this thing here? Well, Tristan showed up and then we went to town and we made a purchase of another piece of equipment that's getting delivered tomorrow. Hopefully it's going to work good for us. And then Tristan's got that blue truck way over there with the hood up. Well, there's a couple of young guys all the way from North Battleford that came down to look at it, and they purchased it along with the 2 engines. One there, and a whole bunch of other parts for that Dodge over there. But for whatever reason, the key that we had at the farm here is now missing. We can't find it. So Tristan ran to the city to get the key for it. As this one does have a motor problem, but he has a replacement engine that's going with the truck. So he's just about back. I've been hanging out with these 2 young guys here all for the last couple hours, and he's just about back. He should be here in about 10 minutes or so. But yeah, that's what's going on. And these little farts, I don't think they got zapped by the wire yet, so, but if they do, we'll hear them scream. They're starting to root this hill up a little bit now. And so skeeters are on their way out, and just one of them friggin' days, you know. So anyway, when these guys, if we load it on that trailer, I'll bring you guys back. They're thinking they're gonna drive it home. There's no way that thing is gonna make it all the way. North Battleford is like a 4.5 hour drive. There's no way they're gonna make it all the way back to friggin' North Battleford. I don't think with the engine that's in it, the way it was sounding when we parked it 2 years ago. But stranger things have happened, and it is a Dodge. If you can't dodge it, ram it. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go, and we'll bring you back in a little while. sure rolling coal. They got it running. Dodge heaven in this yard right now. Dodge, 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 and then a Ford. Oh, wait. And then another Ford. Okay, later. There goes that one. Have fun, buddy. And there goes that one. Couple of redneck boys, a couple of hicks from the sticks of North Battleford.
You can hear it knocking still.
That's his problem. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Yep. You can still hear it knocking. He hasn't even made it half a mile down the road.
I think he stopped.
You think he stopped?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's tail light warranty, right? I don't have to go rescue him.
Well, that's science. So.
Alrighty, guys. Y'all have a good day. We'll catch you later.